Hey guys, it's Cher, and in today's video I will be testing and reviewing the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I had actually never tried a full coverage foundation before this video. Surprisingly, I normally tend to gravitate towards the lighter, glowier, dewier types of foundations for my skin because my skin typically tends to be on the drier side. I think that any foundations I've tried in the past, especially on this channel, have been geared more towards people with drier skin who need a glowier, dewier finish foundation. Those tend to be more lightweight and don't give as much coverage in my experience. I know this foundation has been out for a while. As a matter of fact, I've even tried a foundation in the Infallible line that L'Oreal Paris has. It's just been the Pro Glow foundation instead of the Pro Matte or the Total Cover. But I saw it the other day and thought I would pick it up and try it out since it is supposed to be really full coverage and just see how I liked it, considering I never use heavier foundations. So if you want to watch me test this foundation out, then let's get into it. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Cover Foundation in 301 Classic Ivory, and it is a natural finish, 24-hour wear, high coverage, and air light texture-wise, according to the website. The full coverage foundation is formulated with high load pigments for total coverage and is enriched with Alia gel. I've never heard of that. By the way, I'm using a brand new beauty blender to test this out. It has a really creamy texture, but still feels pretty lightweight in my opinion. I'm using a beauty blender to apply this because that is my typical choice of a blending tool. And I don't know, I just get really excited for clean, fresh, brand new beauty blenders. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. I didn't use any primer for this because I just want to see how the foundation works on its own. It reads that you can get up to 24 hours of full coverage with a lightweight feel and a natural finish with this foundation. The Infallible Total Cover Foundation blends instantly to cover dark spots, blemishes, scars, and hyperpigmentation for a flawless complexion. The formula glides on and feels fresh all day. It will create a perfect canvas for flawless makeup application. Now, I never use full coverage foundations. This is actually the first full coverage foundation I've ever tried, I think. First of all, it looks really light on my skin tone right now. Over the past few years, I've really gravitated towards dewier and glowier finish products like foundation because I just feel like those are the products that tend to not accentuate any dry areas of my face. So it's been quite a while since I've tried any foundations that are natural finish instead of dewy or glowy finish. I think that once it's on the majority of my face though, the color match is really good. Looked a little crazy pale in the beginning to me, like when I first started applying it, but now that the majority of the redness and just unevenness of my face is taken care of with this foundation, I think that the color is actually a pretty good match. Like to me, the redness on my chin is really well covered. The redness that I have on my cheeks, gone. Still some texture on my forehead, but I expected that because you can't get away from it if you have natural texture on your face. Makeup isn't just gonna magically take that away, you know? As for coverage though, it's really, really full coverage. Like I don't have any better word to describe it as. It's just very, very full coverage for sure. For me, in my opinion, because I'm just really not used to something this heavy, maybe? That's another thing I will add is that it is heavier than my usual foundations, but if you're someone who is more used to that, then you probably wouldn't really notice a difference. It's just that the foundations I gravitate towards are very light, definitely more natural looking than this, I would say. I don't necessarily feel like full cake face, but I'm getting there. Let me see how this looks with the rest of my makeup on and I will be right back. Alright, I am back with the rest of my makeup on. I have to say that I think the concealer that I used on top of this foundation kind of helped blend everything out into a more smooth, texture-free, well, not texture-free, but less textured appearance for my skin, which Ironically, it was like this $5 concealer that I bought from e.l.f. the other day. It's the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, and I also just got done filming a review on that. If you want to check that out, then I will put that right here once it's posted, and also put it in the description box down below. Anyway, I think that this concealer, the creaminess of the consistency of it, kind of helped blend out the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Cover Foundation a little bit so that it didn't appear so dry and like so textured. Not that it was that bad to begin with, but I just feel like it's definitely less cakey too now that I have applied the concealer. So yeah, that was a good thing. But other than that, I really like this foundation, and I'm glad that I finally tried my very first ever full coverage foundation, because I just definitely think that on weeks whenever my skin is more irritated than others, I feel like I will definitely use this foundation. I'm really impressed by the coverage. I know I keep repeating that, but it's the truth. Like, I really am impressed by the coverage. I'm really happy to add this to my makeup collection for makeup looks that I want more coverage on than others. And I think that's all my final thoughts on this foundation. If you like this review and you want me to do more foundation reviews in the future, specifically for people with drier skin, or just any foundation reviews in general, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up so I know, and comment down below what you think I should try next. Foundation wise, makeup product wise, whatever. I have filmed some foundation reviews in the past, which you can find on my makeup video playlist, which I will also put down in the description box if you want to check any more of my makeup videos out or watch me test out any foundations for the first time. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then make sure you do that down below and click the bell notification so you know exactly when I upload a new video. My Facebook and Instagram will be linked below too if you want to find me on either of those. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!